All right, everyone. This is Trader Sabran here. You're welcome to our weekly forecast analysis on GBpUSD and EURUSD. Those are the pairs we're looking at this week, week 13. Wow, how time flies. So we can see that the year is running so quickly. By a couple of days from now, we'll be in April, the month of April. So we'll be looking at another quarter of the year, which is the second quarter of the year. But anyways, let's look at what we have on the chart for the week. Last week was a very, very interesting week because of the bomber ride on trade. We saw a massive shift in momentum due to the news report that came out last week. And now the market is obviously getting ready for a shift of momentum to what do you guess? Maybe the downside, the upside, but we're going to look at that today and also make our decisions. Now, in this coming week, which is week 12, week 13, we're going to be looking at daily trade strategies, intraday trade strategy that we just developed or upgraded to from the swing trade strategy that I taught my student. And now we're moving into these intraday trading whereby opportunities can be spotted daily in the market. Now, apart from that, those of you in my trading lab, you always get those information because you're in the trading lab. You always get access to those my daily trade setups and analysis. Now, what we do every week, we do the weekly forecast, is to give you a directional bias of possibly with the side of the market for the week, how you should look at the market for the week, looking at these pairs. Now, especially with trade GBpUSD and EURUSD mostly. So we give you a directional bias, momentum, and also possibly how you could fix your strategy into those directions or bias that the market gives you. So it's so important that you pay attention to this. And this on the screen here, my brothers and my friends, is GBpUSD. What a strange move last week. Did you notice the market took out liquidity here crazily and then began to drop? And instead of retracing back and continuing to the upside, showing us that it's going to be bullish now, it failed. Did you notice it failed? The US dollars rose to the top and GDP British pounds dropped. Wow. And now it's hanging there. Is it going to continue dropping? We anticipate that. So let's look at it. Firstly, we can see that over the few months since December, the market was in a consolidation phase. Over here, you can see that. So it's still back in it. See, it's back into consolidation. We thought we came out of it, broke out, and now we're going to continue to the upside. But this is a false break, which took out liquidity. So where is it heading? It's heading back down to take out the liquidity of this low. Strangely, that's what he wants to do. That's what the market is doing. It's coming to take out the liquidity here. So we might see that the market is going to drop lower because we have another order block here that may cause the market to continue to the downside still. So we are not sure, but this is what I think they are trying to do right now because we have so many buyers here who have liquidity pool at this level. That means their stop losses is at this level. So I do not disagree with the fact that if they come here and take out liquidity, that would be wrong, because that's what they will intend to do. A lot of billions of dollars hanging out there, and they're coming there to take that liquidity as soon as they can. So with that in mind, I'm going to be looking at more sales on British pounds. So let's move on to, let's conclude on this analysis first by looking at the fundamentals. The first thing is, I want to show you something here. First of all, we have the top setup using this system here. And I just quickly want to show you. Now, these are the major pairs, okay, that I look at. To see British pounds USD is bearish in momentum. And Euro USD is neutral. It hasn't responded yet, but it's going to respond and be bearish soon. So mostly these pairs that you see are all going to be bearish in a moment, because many of them are major. Obviously, not all of them. We can anticipate that USD will push higher. Every USD pair has a major pair, which is the quote the quote pair, which is USD as the starting pair. All right, the major pair there. You want to see the major quotes there. You want to see that price will rise on those ones. For instance, USD CAD may push higher, may become bullish. USD JPY may become bullish, and USD chef may become bullish, and then AUD USD may become bearish. It's already turning there, and British pounds USD will become bearish, and New Zealand USD will become bearish, and then Euro USD will become bearish. So there will be a shift on that. So we're going to watch this out this week. So if you want to keep updates, you want to keep the up to date of this and with us, you need to be in the trading lab, and I'll give you all the updates as soon as. So now let's look at those pairs quickly. We're going to look at the scan and look at major pairs and see what is the detail. These are fundamental. This is all reports giving you fundamental analysis. This is basically fundamental analysis. It has nothing to do with technical. So do not think that this is how you need this to just start trading. No, you need to understand how to use this tool fundamentally to be able to interpret your technical on the markets. Very important. So I'm going to be looking at this pair, which is British pounds. Now we're looking at British pounds USD right now. Now, if you check this pair, you see that it says it's bearish on bias. So the question is, what's the detail? How do I look at it? I look at the COT data. The COT data here shows us that there have been a huge spike on US dollars. So we can see that there's a spike on US dollars. We have multiple again, we also see long position holding, okay, on British pounds as well, but majorly short on USD. So at this level, I'm thinking, what's going on? Is that a consolidation for me? Yes, that's a consolidation, but the retail is very clear. So with the retail sentiment, we can decide to say we're going for short, because the retail, the masses are buying. So we'll be looking for opportunity to sell. And then if you check in the month of April, price may not be able to move, even based on historical data, may not be able to move that much. So we might still have this month as a month, this April coming might be a month of consolidation, but still we are in March. So March is still on. So we still have that March may drop. We still have more opportunity for more drop in the month of March. So price may drop on British pounds. So I'm looking at that. And also, these are all informations that I will look at before I make my decision. But at the moment, it is aligning with what I just thought is going to happen. So with that in mind, definitely for those of you that trade trend line and all of that, you want to put a trend line there, and you can see that it's already broken. Now there might be a pullback if the market wants to into that place, pull back into it and continue to the downside, like, you know, gathering more liquidity with that, and then before taking them out. That might happen. We are not sure about that. So let's go to the intraday trade that we look at on the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, we see a massive drop on GU right there, taking out this low, massive. You see this massive high that was created, and now price eventually took out the low. So we now have a new lower low. So that's giving us a strong bearish momentum already. So this is now a lower high, lower low. Okay, although we have a structure that was broken here by this low, which created a new lower low for us, giving us a new, there's the first new lower high, as you can see over here, because of that breakup structure. And then the market pushed even again lower at this level, and break that structure, and then the market now eventually pushed higher to break that high, and then came back down. Look at what it did. Came back down and took this low out. Now it came back down to take the low out. This low was breached, as you can see. So we have a new structure from here to this low. Now you may say, well, this is where it is because there was another pullback there, which is fine. We can see that price drop again, even lower. Now we're having a pullback on the 4 hour. So until this low is taken out, we will not say that it's going to drop instantly. So the question is, how far will it go here? Okay, how far will it go? Because we saw that this pullback didn't actually work so well. And I will explain that to you in a moment. Why? So we have a pullback going up there. So this is a pullback, a retracement but to where should we be expecting a sell? And that's why you want to look at the daily trade analysis that will be coming out. So ensure you join the trading lab to get that. Now, I want to just quickly round up on this and let me show you what I'm looking at. First of all, we see, based on my trading strategy, we have a strong follow through that happened right there on the market, and the market dropped massively. And then what happened? It dropped again. That's a sign that it was a strong follow through. And then the next thing is we have this high here, which is the range at which I'm looking at that the market has created for us. This is not a new range high. So this is the market range on the 4 hour. So I'm looking at what? If it is strong follow through, possibly the market will push higher. But we can see that the market has given us a new low by bridging this low. So here now becomes a very interesting range, which is shorter. So now the market is giving us this range. It's very tricky, even though we still have a strong follow through at that level. This will probably have been a low, but it pushed lower. So confirming that the follow through continues. So there's a strong follow through. It's still on the downside. So I'm expecting this to be a liquidity pool. So the best way I would do it is to leave this swing high here and see this as a liquidity. This is a liquidity. So that would be very interesting to know that we have liquidity there. That price will eventually come up there and smash that liquidity, and then before heading down. So what will I do? I will put my range here on based on discounts and premium, and I'm going to be looking at opportunity. So you see exactly where the equilibrium is. Price equilibrium, that's where the liquidity is. So I'm anticipating that price will push up this week. We're going to have a rally up to the upside, and then before a drop again. So this is what I'm anticipating for British pounds. That was a great analysis, I believe. So ensure you pay attention weekly. We're going to be sharing with you what trade we're going to be taking every day of week 13. So ensure you join the trading lab. The link is in the description, and also you can join my course. I'm doing a discount on my course right now, $99. That's it. That's the course. So you take this course, $99. You'll be able to learn everything that I'm explaining on the screen right now. And also you can join my daily trading lab analysis, where I give my daily trade information to you for just $30 or £30 a month, and you will make way more than that every time, hopefully, if you follow the principles. And also you can have one-on-one mentorship with me. If you are interested, just hit me up guys, and we'll get on. Okay, let's go back to the chart. So that's what we're going to do. And Euro USD, let's look at again the daily and see what is going on. Now on the daily, you can see that Euro USD is still bullish, kind of, because this low has not been broken, and that's why it looks so neutral. But in reality, haven't seen the momentum of these two candles. It is obvious that this is a liquidity that they must take out. So on the daily, I can see there's a liquidity there that the market must take out. So for that reason, I'm anticipating price to drop lower to this key level, either taking out this major low or this low. So if price take out this structural low, as you can see over here, let me just change that to auto flow. As you can see over here, price pushed higher. This is daily, pushed higher, great the high. So this become the recent low. Okay, so we want price to come and take out this low first before we know that there is a shift of momentum to the downside, which eventually they will, based on what I'm seeing right now. So I'm anticipating that they're going to use this low, this swing low, to take that low out and then continue to the downside to bridge this low. So for that reason, I'm going to be looking at the 4-hour time frame for a decision based on the momentum and bias. Now, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see that there is already many lower lows and lower highs. Not that many, but some of the lower highs we can see. We have this was a previous structure that was there that the market created with this push based on what we saw here. As you can see, okay, we can see that push up. The market created that structure high here, and then stay there and then break this low because it pulled back in multiple times, as you can see right there. So, and break that low. So we have a new low. Excuse me. So you have a new low right here. And then we have another low, which was created right here. So then the market pushed higher to break that high, just like it did on GU. Crazy, right? You just see how they're behaving. And then took our liquidity. See, this is long, massive money there. And then smash it down lower to take our liquidity. And now the question is, where are we at? So we can see that the market has smashed liquidity and it has created this long drop. So what we see is that this low was the one that was taken out. So if we look very closely, we can see that with that price action, we have what we call, based on my trading strategy, we have what we call follow through to the downside. The market just did a follow through. So for that reason, we're going to continue to the downside still. But now we're having a bullish closure of the market. So the question is, what's it going to do? We are anticipating a pullback because there will always be a pullback before continuation, since it has created the first lower low on this major trend. So this liquidity has been taken and it's showing us that it's continuing. So that means we're going to be anticipating a move to the upside, but this time we need price to come to the middle. We need price to come at least push up to this level before we look for opportunity to sell. We're going to sell, but we want price to come to this order block towards this region before we continue. So you can actually look for a buy from tomorrow morning or tonight. You look for a buy opportunity here. Look for opportunity to buy this market here. And then you can trade what, maybe that's about 60 pips, 70 pips, 80 pips, depending. So there is a buy opportunity and there is a sell opportunity. So the major market is a sell, but you can take advantage of this buy on Euro USD. You go to your lower time frame, like 15 minutes, 5 minutes, look for your pattern, look for your strategy entry, and look for opportunity to buy. And buy to this upside, because I still anticipate that price will come either the high or to this low. Somewhere here should be a price action opportunity that I'm anticipating because of what the price did here in the past. So I'm anticipating the price will come up there and then before it drops even lower. So you can buy this, or you just wait for price to come up here and sell, depending on your strategy. The same thing with British pounds. We should be anticipating that price will rise even higher. At this moment, we are not sure what structure that the market is going to take, but I'm anticipating that they will take our liquidity and then create price action before they drop. So I'm also looking for more sales on that. So this is my take on this pair. Like I said, if you want to continue with this speed of learning and knowing how to trade the market, you know where to find me. Visit our link on that is the video description section of this video. You'll be able to get information that you need. And yeah, let's keep rolling. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your trading this week 13, and I'll see you in the trading lab. Bye for now, guys. Cheers.